Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm here talking about keto. Keto is really working for me and it can work for you. All right, people still don't know what to eat. So let me give you some things. Let me tell you some things that you should eat and should not. It's easier for me to tell you what you should not eat. I'll tell you that one first. Grains. You should not eat grains. That's wheat, enriched wheat, whole wheat, no oats, none of those, no grains, no rice. Uh, we can't eat that. Beans and legumes, or legumes, should I say, legumes, none of that. Lentil, can't eat that. Fruit, when I say fruit, apples, oranges, pears, watermelon, we can't eat that. Potatoes, sweet potatoes or white potatoes, rice, corn, sugars. Sugars, you can't eat sugar. Sugars have a high glycemic index, and we don't need anything shooting our sugar up, shooting our insulin up. Sugars including regular table sugar, white sugar, brown sugar, honey, maple syrup, turbinado sugar, high fructose corn syrup, beet sugar, dextrose. I thought coconut sugar was okay. No coconut sugar. Agave nectar, we can't have any of that. And then the oils, soy oil, corn oil, canola oil. And when I say that, let me just remind you, you can't have corn. GMO foods we should steer clear of. Lean or low fat foods. Don't do that. We need high fats. We need high good fats. So steer clear of low fat foods. And it's a transforming of your mind because we've been doing low fat, no fat, light for so long. But no, we want fat. So steer clear of low fat foods. Trans fat or hydrogenated oils, processed meats. You, yeah, people say steer clear of those. Alcohol, soda, juice, artificial sweeteners. We're talking about the Splenda, the Equal, the Sweet and Low. Do they still do that? And whatever else out there. The artificial sweeteners. Make sure you watch the foods you eat, like peanut butter. I'm gonna tell you, there's one brand I love. Choosy Mothers choose that one, but it's got sugar in it. I love that peanut butter, so I have to steer clear of those foods. Now, there are foods that we can eat. Yeah, berries. That's the fruits. The fruits we can eat: blackberries, blueberries, cranberries, lemons, limes, olives, raspberry, and strawberry. We can eat those. You still have to be careful. Watch the carb count, but be careful. There are artichokes, arugula, asparagus, bok choy, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, celery, chard, garlic, green beans. There's so many, and the list goes on. Sauerkraut, shallots, spaghetti, squash, spinach, kale, watercress, turnip greens, mustard greens, collard greens, all the greens. We can eat those. Rhubarbs, peppers, parsley, onions, olive, okra. You like okra? Okra, yes, we can have that. When it comes to seafood, all the seafood, you can have seafood. Now, I'm going to tell you, be careful with seafood because there's so much mercury found, or should I say mercury, traces of mercury are found in fish. So be careful, especially like tuna and salmon. So be careful of your intake of that. Then there are organ meats. Forever, I stayed away from organ meats. I would not let organ meat enter my mouth. But now, I'm not there yet. But you can eat organ meat. You can have bone marrow, kidneys, tongue, tripe. My husband loves tripe. Liver. I like liver, but I haven't had liver in years. And heart. You can have it. Again, seafoods, the lobster, shrimp, squid, you can have that. My family's saying she doesn't like anything she just named. No, I don't. anchovies, bass, all kind of whatever fish. Just go for it. The nuts and the seeds, almonds, Brazil nuts, chia seeds, hazelnuts, hemp seed, macadamia nuts. You have to be careful with the nuts and seeds because they're good in fat, but they do have carbs, and you need to count those carbs. Now your protein, your various meats, bacon, beef jerky, bison. They sell bison, ground bison at my favorite store, Aldi. Yeah, they do. Haven't had that. Cheese, chicken, cottage cheese, deer. I'm a city girl, you guys. I'll read the list. Deli meat, duck, elk, goat, goose, hot dogs, lamb, moose, pepperoni, pheasant, pork rinds, quail, rabbit, the bunny rabbit, salami, sausage, sheep, little lamb, turkey, veal, wild boar, and wild turkey. Yes, you can have those. If your palate is like that, go for it. And then the various fats: avocado oil, blue cheese, brie cheese, butter, coconut butter, coconut oil, salad dressings, cream cheese, duck fat, egg yolk, ghee, heavy whipping cream, lard, macadamia nuts, MCT oil, olive oil, sesame oil, walnut oil, and heavy whipping cream. These are things that you can eat, and you can make various recipes from that. And then your herbs, you still do your herbs, and your liquids, almond milk, chicken broth. You can make your own chicken, what do you call it, bone broth. Get the bones and just cook them for like 24 hours. Yeah, you can make your own bone broth. Club soda, coconut milk. Get the milk in the can. Unsweetened coffee, herbal teas, lemon and lime juice, unsweetened tea, water, and sparkling mineral waters. And then there are flours. Oh, I left those off. There's the almond flour. I see there's an almond meal. I didn't know that. Cacao nibs, cacao powder, coconut aminos, coconut flour, cod liver oil, dark chocolate. I was not a fan of dark chocolate, but there were days that I thought dark chocolate could have been my friend. I just didn't have it. And I did not open that door, and I think I still better not. Mayonnaise, monk fruit, hot sauce, mustard, pickles, shredded coconut, stevia, vanilla extract, vinegar. These are things that you can eat. The sweeteners, monk fruit, stevia, erythritol, xylitol. Yes, you can have those. Just look for the carb counts, because there are carb counts on there. Now, for those of you, maybe you want to be vegan, do it the vegan way. You can have hummus, lentil, mushrooms, nut butters, nutritional yeast. Even if you're not doing the vegan thing, nutritional yeast, that's good for you. Seed butters, we can have that. Protein powders, seeds, sunflower seeds, spirulina, sprouted beans, tofu, and they're basically avoiding the same things that we avoid. So yes, this is a journey that even the vegans can go on this journey. They really have to be looking for fats, and you really have to look for proteins, but they are out there. Let me see, what do I have as far as this way of living works because you're cooking your own food. And when you cook your own food, You know what you're putting in there, and you can control what you put in. It helps us to not be insulin resistant. We have been eating so many carbs, and we've been eating carbs all day long, and we've been eating hundreds of carbs a day, and we've become insulin resistant. And first we're insulin resistant, and then you have high sugars, and then you become diabetics. And when you see belly fat, yes, that's somebody that's dealing with some insulin resistance, and they probably are pre-diabetic, if not diabetic already. So we don't want to be insulin resistant. And if you are insulin resistant, eat the keto way, eat the low carb way, and you can get out of insulin resistance, okay? When you're insulin resistant, you have a fatty liver, abdominal obesity, you're hungry, you're not satisfied after you eat, you have loss of muscle tone, you crave for sweets, you can have acne, hair loss, skin tags, gout, low potassium, high sodium, dark patches on the back of your neck, triglycerides, a high inflammation, tired after meals, plateaued weight, and high insulin. That's insulin resistance. So we want to combat that by way of eating better. When you eat better, you'll feel better and you'll get better. When you eat better, you will heal yourself. Your body will start to heal, and you will lose weight. You will lose that built up fat that you have in your body. So we want to live the life that has been assigned to us. We want to be able to do what has been assigned to us. So make sure you start eating to live and not living to eat. All right. You make sure you subscribe below and like what you see below, and share this with your friends. Share this YouTube with your friends. And I have a group. It's called Karen's Keto Group. Karen's Keto Crew, or K3. You can become a part of that. Just ask to be a part, and I will invite you in. Again, that's Karen's Keto Crew, or K3. But check out below and like and subscribe, and even leave a comment. Thank you so much. We're eating to live.